Not sure if you can see us, if you can comment, that would be lovely. We are here just to talk to you a little about Giving Day. Again, like you saw in the post, we have all of the USS squad here. So Dr. Burkeen, Kimberly Edwards, and myself, Dixiana Chavez. But to start it off just a little bit, we're going to share a little video with you, just kind of showing what USS and what Giving Day means for us and what we would use our funds for. So here's a little video. Well, there we are. I hope you all enjoyed that little video that we made for you all with all of the sweeties, just like Courtney likes to call you all. But do you want to, let's go ahead and start and introduce ourselves. So Dr. Burkeen, do you want to go first?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Courtney Burkeen. I serve as the Senior Associate Dean in the Office of Undergraduate Education. A lot of you know me because I get to work alongside of Kimberly and Dixie in overseeing the Undergraduate Success Scholars Program. So I created the program back in 2014, and I always say that, you know, getting Dixie and Kimberly on the team. What year was that, Dixie?
That was 2016.
Changed our lives because the way that they've evolved the program and the way funding has supported our program, both from donors and UT System and other organizations. We have made a huge impact on this campus, and I couldn't be more proud of USS. And can I just say how nice it is to be fully vaccinated and with Dixie in her office. So yeah, Dixie.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Burkeen. So again, I'm Dixie Chavez. I am the program specialist for the USS program. And alongside these amazing two women, I help program and manage the USS program. And honestly, yes, Kimberly and I have been here since 2016, and it's been a blast, y'all. So I'm just so excited. And also just to share a little bit about how your support means to us this Giving Day. And we'll get into that a little bit more right now in a second. Go ahead, Kimberly, our fearless leader.
Awesome. Hi, scholars. Hi, family. Hi, friends. Hi, alumni. I mean, everybody that is tuning in right now. First of all, I am so excited to actually be able to kind of share with you all Giving Day and some of our amazing things that we have been doing. A little bit about me. So I started, as Dr. Burkeen said, in 2016, and it has been such an awesome experience meeting all of the students and supporting them on their journey here to their degree completion. So as the assistant director in the office, I've been working alongside Dixiana as well as Dean Burkeen, and we have not only been putting on amazing programs that I think students have come to love, but we continue to expand those programs. And so we added a transfer research initiative component. And so now we're not only supporting underrepresented students here on UT Dallas campus, undergraduates, but we're also supporting underrepresented transfer students. And so each year we continue to grow and grow and grow in the services that we provide and the number of students that we provide. And so I'm just excited to really be able to just share more about Commons Giving Day, more about the work that we're doing, and get you guys fully on board.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Kimberly. So I do have, since we did call this a little USS roundtable, I kind of wanted to, I feel like a lot of our students, a lot of our alumni, a lot of our supporters are maybe interested to learn about the history of USS. So this question is more for Dr. Burkeen, and it's more of how you came to the inception of USS. What was, I don't know, what were you thinking? What was your vision for USS?
Sure. Thank you, Dixie. So I've always had a close working relationship with the Multicultural Center, Office of Diversity and Community Engagement, and a lot of students who know me know I always have spreadsheets open in my office. We have a student success data team here in undergraduate education, and so the creation of USS was both data driven, looking at persistence rates of our underrepresented minority students, kind of regardless of what they looked like when they came to UT Dallas, regardless of background. They were lower than their white and Asian peers. And in my work, talking to a few students, it came to my attention that I actually only knew them because people like Arthur Gregg introduced them to me, or I met them at an event randomly. And I thought there has to be a formal way for students on our campus to have those types of connections from entry all the way through to completion. So our inaugural cohort still gives me a hard time that the first invitation letter I sent out sounded like a fake honor society, but that's because the dean at the time said, Courtney, go ahead. You basically have kind of a pizza budget, see who comes and who's interested. And when we invited students, we had 76 students in our first cohort. And after that first dinner, I knew immediately that this type of support can make a huge difference. And those students gave me feedback every semester, just like you all do. Those of you tuning in are alums. And so the purpose of the program and the vision was to be continuously evolving and growing to meet the needs of our underrepresented minority students at UT Dallas. To maximize outcomes and really take a great student and make them even greater with just a little bit of investment of time and love and affection. And that's what we're all about. And that's what you all do. You know, Kimberly's investment in personal development, your investment, Dixie, in professional development through leadership training and opportunities. We just wanted USS to become a hub. Students can use it as much or as little as they want throughout their career. And I think that we've accomplished that. And so now we're on to growing into being bigger and better on campus, really, and beyond.
Thank you so much, Dr. Burkeen. What an incredible story, y'all. Kimberly, do you want to add a little bit? I know you and I both came in 2016, so USS had already been 2 years in, but do you want to share maybe some memorable things of when you came in or when we came in and we were just, you know, starting to meet our students, and or do you want to share a little bit about your experience?
Absolutely. So I think coming in, as many of you all know, especially our alum, you guys know that there was a lot of changes and things that we learned. We had growing pains. And so as this community grew from 76 to 150 new freshmen coming in, there were a lot of big changes that we had to make. We had to, you know, make sure that our mentoring component was really fully supporting students. And we changed the structure of workshops. And so there was a lot of good bones there, but we grew so fast that we had to restructure some things to ensure that it was a really high quality learning experience for students. And so I think it was I just remember just being able to say, oh my gosh, how are we going to make these families work? This whole idea of a family mentoring program. But we got together and I think Dixiana and I and Courtney Burkeen, we came with, I think, a solution that really, really worked. Small communities, pods that really feel like family. And I think that's something that our students have kind of grown to love about our program. So I would say that was probably one of the biggest challenges coming in, was our fast growth and being able to just really shift the program to kind of accommodate that growth.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing that. I would just like to share that, yes, like we came in and everything was just changing, but I really loved how our students input, our students, just the whole idea behind our students giving us feedback. I think that really helped shape USS to what it is now. So alumni, thank you all so much for for all your hard work, for my past leaders, those of you that were leaders and had like 8 people in your family. But hey, we learned from that. You guys gave us your feedback and we definitely learned from that. Like, hey, that doesn't really work well. Let's cut it shorter. So thank you all. And those of you that are new, I hope you guys are learning some new things about USS and are learning about our history. We had our 5th year anniversary 2 years ago.
Yes.
It's crazy.
What year are we in?
I feel like we lost a year with 2020. So I think 2019 was that 5th year. And so, yeah, it's 2021. It's been 2 years. Crazy.
Crazy. Yes. So let's talk about why it is so important to give today and tomorrow. For Giving Day. Courtney, do you want to share a little bit about why to our families out there, our supporters, our liaisons, if you are watching, our alumni, our current students, why it's so important to help the USS program today?
Sure. Okay. To be honest with you, what came to mind, and my students always know to come to me for a side of cheese, is an investment in today is an investment in tomorrow. So your investment today in our students is an investment in tomorrow because they are our future. Our students, honestly, what motivates me most is working with them. They are so special, and affording them the opportunity to go to conferences, to receive leadership training, to have these fancy speakers inspire them on a reoccurring basis, to have branded shirts. We finally got a frocket. I don't know if this is watching. To have that sense of pride and belonging on our campus and invest in them. Our alums, who I hope some of them are watching, are our dividend. And I think that we have so many, from the students who inspired the creation of USS, who weren't even in the USS program, and now all of these cohorts of USS graduates. Such a significant return on investment in tangible ways by how they graduate and go and make an impact in their industries, make an impact in their communities, and continue to pay it forward. That's what it's all about, is setting the tone of paying it forward and showing our students of color that they're worthy of an investment. They're worthy of a program like USS. So that's why it matters to me.
Thank you so much, Courtney, for sharing that with us. Kimberly, do you want to share a little bit about why it's so important to give today?
Absolutely. So Courtney really hit the nail on the head. Like, what you invest in today really impacts tomorrow. But I just want to share this. So many students have benefited from being able to offer rich programming. And I think that we want to increase that quality. We want to ensure that students are not just coming into college and gaining access to college, but they have a guided pathway to degree completion. And so we know that many students, just looking at statistics and numbers, there are vulnerable populations that are not completing degrees at the same rate. And so USS is here to mediate that problem. And so I just encourage you all to invest in those things that are going to support not just access to college, but also their degree completion. And so many of you all, for our alumni, for our current students, for our family and friends, have been direct recipients of the resources and support that we have. And we just encourage for you to definitely continue to support. And your gift of any size helps. So just know that we really appreciate all that you do to support us.
Absolutely. And I just want to share, there is I posted a QR code, and that takes you directly, again, how Kimberly said, how Courtney said, any donation helps, $2, $10, whatever your heart desires and wants to give. We are so accepting of it. So that QR code is a direct code to go into the USS fund. So again, if you please share this with your family, with your friends, with your bosses, with anyone that you think would be receptive of helping the USS program. And I also just want to add, I think seeing our students, again, how Kimberly and how Dr. Rakeen mentioned the investment that we are putting into our student leaders. I love just the stories that we get to tell about students who we tap on the shoulder, we might not see as leaders, who they might not see themselves as leaders, but we do, and really tapping on into them and providing them that experience of leadership. I think I love those stories. I think Rafiki, if you're watching this, he talked to us about it. He graduated this year, and he just let us know, USS, thank you so much for allowing me to be a leader. And I think he said something along the lines of, tapping my shoulder. I didn't think that I was capable of being a leader, but he just talked about how that experience really gave them the leadership skills that he needed to, here doing some organizations. And now that he is moving on to his next career move, he's also using that. So I just love hearing those stories about how USS has impacted our students. And all of you have seen, we have some incredible testimonials. If you have been active with our social media, we have amazing testimonials of our current student leaders who, talk about what the impact of USS has been on them through leadership. They talk about academic preparation. They talk about also professional development that our workshops do for them. So if you have not seen those, I encourage you to scroll through our social media and just look around and see what our students have to say. But I kind of wanted to say, right now from 10 to 2, we are calling on all of our alumni. There is a challenge that they will double up, I think up to $20. So from $2 up to $20. If alumni do it from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. today, that will double up in funds. So if you're an alumni and you are watching this, please take advantage of that and make your money count a little bit more. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much what we kind of wanted to bring to the round table. And again, if you all want to comment and give shout out to us, or if you just have any questions, please feel free and comment. We would love to hear about, what your experience, if you're an alumni or if you're a student, anything, that would be awesome to see. But do you all want to share anything else? Sorry, I took up this last part. Anything else that you all want to share?
No, just subscribe, share.
Totally. And we love you. The U.S. family ties run deep, for sure. So we would love to hear from you. If you can't give, you're unable to give now, just share on your social media, because I think even bringing awareness to the Minority Student Success Support that UT Dallas has here, and how much we love our students, is important and is valuable, and your story is important and you are valuable. And so don't hesitate to still share and participate in any way that you can, even if it's not monetary. But thank you for letting me know about the Alum Challenge, Dixie, because I am a UT Dallas alum, and so I'm going to get on LinkedIn right now and share that I'm going to give, and I will share our video and try to direct people to our social media channels on there as well.
Yes, absolutely. And again, just how Kimberly and how Dr. Bikini mentioned, if you are unable to help with monetary, spread the word. USS is doing a raffle. So make sure to use the hashtag #CommentTogetherUTD, also hashtag USS Giving Day, and you will be entered for a raffle that we will be doing. So share. The more you share, your name will be put in that raffle. But again, thank you all so much for your support. Without you all, we would not be able to, just your support means a lot. Anything else?
No, thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
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 So also, sorry, one last thing. I'm sorry, one last thing. I will be live again at 3 p.m. just to share a little bit about the leadership experiences and leadership opportunities that we offer here within USS, and how your contribution will help our students out with their leadership development. And then tomorrow at 12 p.m. again, we will be live with an alumni. I'm not going to say who it is. It's going to be a secret. I just want you all to be like, whoa. We will be live with an alumni, and they will share their experience and their impact with USS. So I really want you all to hear this person's story and how USS impacted and made a contribution to their development. And then to finish it off at 3 p.m. tomorrow, we will have Kimberly Edwards. Last but not least, she will be just talking to you all about, as a whole, how your contribution will make an impact in the USS as a whole. So please be on the lookout for those. I will be posting those times in our social media. But again, thank you all so much for joining us today. We will see you back at 3 p.m. and then tomorrow at 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. Central Time, in case, I don't know, just had to say that. I feel like you never know. So we're really excited. All right, y'all. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in.